People are waking up to the mysteries of light language all over the world and discovering some of the many profound effects it can have on one's well-being, spiritual journey, and ascension process. But light language is mysterious and leads us to ask many important questions such as, is there a difference between ancient languages such as Hebrew and Aramaic and the light language that we speak today? Let's dive into it. I'm Lara, the Tigers of the Light. I'm a spiritual mentor, international best-selling author, channeler, and developer of fractaline healing. As we evolve and move into a more enlightened period, so does our understanding of light language evolve. Light language is currently being channeled by more and more people across the world, and it is growing every day. As humanity tunes into this sacred expression, more is becoming known about it. One of the fundamental hallmarks of light language is that it isn't limited by grammar and definitions and leaves no need for interpretation of a specific word. By removing all limitations, we are able to be engaged more fully and completely in divine timing, flow, and expression. This flow of energetic information is no longer bound by a person's ability to form a sentence, understand words, and oftentimes their many meanings. Understanding language is a complex process and is constantly challenged by a person's interpretation or lack thereof. All of the issues surrounding language becomes null and void with light language because we remove the definitions and the grammar. We are left with the transmission of sound and energy, and in the case of light codes, a visual symbol as well. So our definition of light language continues to expand. The other important thing to note is that the language of light, which are being made available to people at this point in time, are using current energies. This means that language is not only a form of communication, but also a form of healing. Instead of laying on hands to channel energy into someone or something with healing energy, we can use light language. We can use it in spoken, written form, sung form, or we can even push it through our hands as well. All human language has the fundamental potential to be a form or expression of light language. Light language is, after all, a transmission or a channeling of energetic information founded in the light. If the transmission isn't founded in the integrity of the love and the light, then it wouldn't be considered light language. It would be something else. We have several videos on this topic, so please check out my channel for more information. All human languages can be used as a form of limited light language depending upon who is speaking the language and for what purpose. Ancient languages such as Hebrew have a great deal of history in bringing forth the Word of God, and with this use would be considered a limited form of light language using today's definition. As with all things in life, what you practice builds momentum, and language is no exception. Momentum is necessary for everything that we want to succeed in, whether it be prayer, setting intentions, building a business. We need momentum. Momentum is built with focus and practice. It is a skill to build momentum in something. When a monk chants for 8 hours a day, there will be a good amount of energetic momentum built within him and in the space where he's chanting. The same goes for practicing a sport. In the beginning, we practice and struggle, as we learn and get stronger until one day we gain momentum and the practice gets easier. So for centuries, humanity has used various languages to speak sacred text. Now, when an individual person speaks that text, there is energetic momentum behind what is being said. There is momentum given to those who aren't practiced, or even those who have yet to discover their channeling abilities. This is why we need to be careful, mindful at all times of the words that we choose, because words do carry energy. If we look at some of the ancient texts and observe the shapes and lines of the letters and sigils, we can feel that there is an energetic strength in these forms. This occurs in many, if not all, forms of language to varying degrees. We might notice the older the language, the more potent the energy may feel. This is in part due to the energetic momentum behind it. It is possible for some ancient languages to be considered by some the original light language. The language can be very technical, with sounds and sacred geometry playing a large role in the development and function of the language. When you look at a language strictly from this perspective, languages such as Hebrew and Aramaic could be considered a light language. However, at this particular moment in time, it is my humble opinion and belief that these languages don't fall into the current definition of light language due to their use of grammar. This may be a technicality for some, but with the way light language is evolving and advancing, this seems to be a deciding factor. Light language is helping humanity move away from the limiting factor of grammar. Although grammar is currently extremely important for the function and sometimes dysfunction of our society, we still need to start somewhere. And it starts with people like you who are intrigued and asking questions and connecting with your own divine energetic transmission of energy. Spirit is always in motion. Energy is always in motion. Humanity is no different. And it is not impervious to the flows of nature. We need to remain open to the new energies while keeping a healthy respect for the sacred energies which got us here. We just need to be mindful that we don't get stuck in any energies, whether they be from the past, present, or future. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to work one-on-one with me, we do offer personalized light codes and soul signatures and fractal line healing, which is amazing distance healing, as well as teaching fractal line healing through various workshops throughout the year. This is a very potent modality, and I think it's a key part to many of our success in this ascension process, because it gives us a sacred location in the quantum field to play and evolve and advance and bring all the tools that you've gathered across your lifetimes into one sacred location that can actually be amplifying all of your gifts and talents and all of the things that you wish to do, whether that be work with Akashic Records, shadow work, connect with your spirit guides, and so on. There's so much to do in this space. Remember, you can always check out my international best-selling books, The Little Book of Light Codes and Light Codes for the Soul, if you would like to work with light codes and to also help you evolve and advance on your sacred journey. As always, please feel to check out my website, lightcodesbylara.com, for more information on all the amazing things that we offer. And until next time, I wish you the most beautiful and amazing and wonderful day. All blessings.